channel here. My name is Michael Chu. This is growth stocks list for week ending March 28, 25. On the spreadsheet, as usual, I have stocks that are in uptrend or downtrend based on their 10 and 21 day. We also have the highest date here that shows whether they're making new highs based on this general 10 timeline here. And then on this side we have the relative strength. So yeah, let's just jump into a recap of this week. The market is not doing well right now. If you follow my market recap video that I just posted earlier, you will see that yeah, the general market is not doing well right now, and market the allocation back down to 0 to 100 for stocks. You see we started out the week pretty strong, 200, 190, 132 stocks being accumulated. And then on the distribution side, we start to pick up on Thursday, like after the sell-off on Wednesday. So it obviously started to drop on Wednesday. It was a big down day. And then Thursday and Friday, basically a lot of stocks that may have been accumulated turned into distribution. So this is still not too high, but it could get a lot worse, right? Industry group wise, we have 4 days of accumulation, but you can see the number kind of go down. On Friday, we have a negative down day. On the sector side, technology, retail, industrial, health, commodities, financial, you can see like by Friday everything was negative. This is net accumulation minus distribution. So by Friday, you basically have 30 more stocks on under distribution versus accumulation. Any accumulation by the end of Friday in any of the sectors. Going to the growth stock list here, we have BABA the top here and BZ here and Futu. They're all in downtrend. So a lot of the Chinese stock now. QFIN down here is in downtrend. We'll just look at a couple of them. Here's BABA. So BABA, you can see the top happened right here, and since then it's basically going down. Here's the 10-day moving averages. Now it has become a resistant line. Again, right here, it tried to go above it, but it couldn't, and then it went back down again. Looks like it's going to be testing this low right there. Top recently right here, looks like it tried to go above it on Thursday, which I did try to trade on that day, but it fell right away on Friday. No, again, this is now officially in downtrend, and it's now below the 50-day red line. It's probably the only one that looks the best right now. Again, I took a jab on this on Thursday, but looks like Friday give back all that gain. Right now, it's just a little bit of points away from being undercut by my lows here, which could trigger the stop sell here. Thursday, it bounced up, took a position there. Looks like Friday again, same thing, give up all the gains. It hasn't undercut my previous low here, but it is getting close. The medical managed care TAM in the medical research uh, uptrend is still intact. Look at the 10-day moving average right now. It's riding the 10-day pretty nice. Hasn't really wanted to touch it right here. My original buys right here on this breakout right there. So far it's been looking really good. Tried to bounce recently. Looks like it fell right here, got rejected, and it fell 4 days in a row at a really fast speed. Pretty much follow what the index is doing, which could test the lows here. And we talked about that in the main market video, where most of the index are near the lows now, and they're going to be testing that low probably in coming week. TGTR, it looks pretty good. It kind of broke above this trend line here. Thursday and Friday was able to keep going higher. Therapeutics, right now it looks like it's on the downtrend line. Doesn't look very good. That right here, pharmaceutical ANIP. This one is coming off a base here in the cup short form. It's very strong looking right now. Look at the 10-day moving average going at that slope. And this week, look at how it didn't really come back down much, even on Friday. It closed 1/3 down at the bottom of the range, but not too bad. 3 on the ranking, gold stocks, and then AEU as well, right there. Going to the chart here, you see that the stock make new high on Goldfield here. It did reverse though by the end of the day, filling up that gap that it was gap up in the morning. A very strong move. This is yeah, probably the top stock. It's a $20 stock. So that's why it can move that easily, and the gold price hitting new high. This one so far has been the strongest benefactor. I gap up in the morning and it did close at the low range. But so far looks really good. It's also hitting new high, not as strong as the other two, but this one also been coming up in the morning, but then it reversed to close slightly red. So we still have a strong 10-day moving average here slope. Next plays here that are more defensive, PLMR, HCI, Bull, they're all making new high on Fridays. Here's the 10-day slope, trending nicely, just riding along that 10-day. Next we have HCI, also another insurance. This one has been moving much at a accelerate in terms of price movement here. The 10-day line looks like this. Definitely extended right now. Here's Bull, specialty bullhead, also making new high. Again, this one also looks like it's slightly accelerating. Yeah, currently in a downtrend slope. It has come up here, but really it has started to give up its gains since Tuesday. From that reversal there, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday follow through. Then we also have Octa. Octa was trying to break out here, but it fell, and then since then it's also been reversing right here pretty hard. That really suffered lots of damage on Thursday. Look at that par, it's down almost 20%. Right now the slope here looks very steep. Personally, Spotify, even Spotify went up very nicely, but then it has pulled back. And here's the downtrend line right now. See, it hasn't really. They tried to break out on Thursday. Looks really good there. So we'll see on Friday if they pull back on lower volume. So in terms of the chart pattern, it looks really good. 10-day is just slightly sloping up right here, about 25-degree angle. So if the market stabilize, it might take off. For size again, based on the uptrend, downtrends right now, there's 34 by this end of the week. Compared to downtrend 320. 23 of them are within 1% of the move averages. This is almost a 90% downtrend of the stocks are in downtrend. So that's very significant. If you look at the last 2 weeks, I don't see anything that low. Um, New highs still around the 13 mark, very low as well. Besides what I've talked about so far, there's not much that are in uptrend. Like you can see even at rank 15, we're starting to see stocks in downtrend, which is very, I mean, there's even 5 in the top 15. So things are actually getting worse for a lot of growth stocks. You have LTH in downtrend. You have NFG, which is utility. This one is still holding up. Yum also is in downtrend now. We have MNST. This one did make a new high on 20 rank 23. Here's MNST here. This one it did pull back, reverse on Friday. Very close to hitting my stop rate there. So but the uptrend is still pretty nice here. Also in downtrend, IDR is a gold stock within 1%. YMM downtrend, internet content. That's a Chinese stock. BWIN, insurance broker and other defensive stock. AZEK also still in the uptrend, building construction. FNE is gold. Ascend is in downtrend. This is in biotech. So some of the biotech doing okay, and some of them are not doing okay. We have CRSR downtrend. Rango gold stock doing okay, hitting new high. HEI within 1%. And you can just keep going here. MDGL, Billy, ADMA. ADMA is also another good biotech stock doing okay. FNF within 1%, insurance. PRMB, beverage non-alcoholic, again, more defensive nature. Trade web still in the uptrend. And then here you start to see more stocks going downtrend, even stocks that did well recently. AR, Espro, Halo, TTWO, ABT, REVG, CG is okay, Ryan's okay, APEI going down. GE also in downtrend. So lots of stocks in downtrend. This is not good. AROC, RIG, CVNA is doing okay. AM, EIX downtrend. Even this one utility is going down. CAVA, this one is still in the uptrend. So looking interesting. EXE oil and gas UX exploration. So that one's still doing okay. TBTX biotech downtrend. And Rope, HIMS, App, Tesla. We talk about that in the main market video. IoT, report, roll still in the uptrend. CSGP, GFL, AT&T, look at all, a lot of stocks in downtrend, Duo and go within 1%, LB downtrend, UHS medical hospitals in the uptrend, Lilly downtrend, UZEK downtrend, Q2 within 1%, Co-op downtrend, HWM downtrend, OII downtrend, UQT downtrend, FX we talked about that in the main market video, ATGE uptrend, XMTR downtrend, so DRI, CTRA, HESM, AHR, CLB, SGML, SCA. I'm just going through this very quickly. Like really, there's not much going on. Like many stocks are just really in pullback zone, and you can see I'm just going through this so that you can go look at it on your own. Maybe just you have one of these stocks, or maybe this is on your watch list. But again, you can see so many stocks are in downtrend. It's not even um, there's there's not much really you can do right now with the tariffs coming up announcement on April 2nd. Things could really get heated up. We'll see how things go. Hopefully, you guys stay safe on the trading side, manage your risks. Have a really good week and good weekend. Thank you. Bye bye. Please like and subscribe. I really much appreciate.